Your name and occupation to the court.
Dr. Bonnie Avery, licensed clinical psychologist. Avery.
Thank you, Dr. Avery. Now, we've learned that Alec took his courting to Tess to an extreme when he brought her into the dark wood and raped her while she was attempting to sleep. Can you please explain the rape trauma syndrome to us?
Of course. Rape trauma syndrome is a documented term for the severe psychological effects that a woman may experience after a rape. Every woman is different, so two women's symptoms can be quite dissimilar depending on the strength of their support systems, their ages, and the way third parties acknowledge the victims after their assaults.
Tessa's support system, or lack thereof. Her father was a drunk, and her mother leaves the majority of the responsibility to the Durbeyfield family. For example, before the family's horse Prince died, Tess brought the family's hives to the market because her father had a hangover and her mother seemed to care little. Would that situation have any effect?
Objection, special family meeting.
What effect could the burden of responsibility have on Tess?
Since Tess was forced to grow up quickly and be the adult in the family, she may have felt that allowing herself to healthy grieve after the rape showed weakness and vulnerability to emotions that she probably hid in order to appear the strong and responsible member of the family. Pent-up pain and angst can only augment the negative effects of rape.
Was Tess experiencing the effects of rape trauma during her confrontation with Alec?
It is possible. One effect of rape is that it causes the victim to be less trusting of others, especially the assailant himself. Tess felt betrayed by Alec when she convinced herself that he had been lying to her about Angel returning. This betrayal may have brought back memories and emotions from the rape. Since she was not in combative position, she must likely felt vulnerable.
So, could Tess have been acting in self-defense or in aggression?
I can only speak from...
Objection.
Rephrase the question so you can do it in your expert opinion.
Okay, in your expert opinion, would, in this situation, do you feel that Tess would have responded in a way of self-defense or in aggression?
I can only speak from my third-party knowledge of the events. However, if she wasn't acting in self-defense in reality, she may have been acting in self-defense in her mind.
That comment makes it sound as though she's mentally unstable. Do you think she
Objection,
is?
you can't say that. Sorry.
Sustained.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Save it for your closing remarks.
Okay. Does rape lead, in your expert opinion, to a lack of trust in other individuals? And could you also elaborate on the context of Tess and Alec's relationship?
Yes, the lack of trust arises in the victim's fear that she is unable to accurately judge the intentions of those around her. Tess could have perceived any emotion or word from Alec to be threatening. She may have been a step toward her as potentially dangerous, advanced. She may have seen a harsh word from Alec as a to an attack. The key is perception, and her perception was distorted by Alec's rape of her.
Thank you, Dr. Avery. No further questions?